Rachel Saidi. I am at Montgomery College, which is a two-year college in kind of Montgomery County, which is right outside of Washington, D.C. Our program resides in the Math, Statistics, and Data Science department. One thing that is interesting about our college is that, again, I guess this is the same thing about, I'm so sorry, hang on. My own face was in the way, I apologize. Let me see if I can, I guess I can't. Okay, so anyway, we were ranked as the most diverse two-year college on the continental US. I think this was 2 years ago. So we do cater to a diverse group of students. As Nick said in the introduction, so we currently have Associate of Arts with General Studies STEM and Data Science concentration. Our backbone is the Data Science certificate. Right now, we're just about wrapping up our approval for the Data Science Associate of Science degree. And we are also just starting to create a business analytics degree. So those are the options that we're working on right now. We also have program outcomes that align very similarly to what Noreen described. So we have different analysis and data management techniques, execute analyses of large and disparate data sets, demonstrate competency with programming, summarize and communicate findings of complex analyses using both statistical and graphical measures, understand, evaluate, and apply ethical principles in the data lifecycle. So our data science certificate, which as I said, is currently our backbone to our program, requires students to take 5 classes. So there is a choice of 3 different introductory statistics classes. The biostatistics class is the one right now that we're thinking of trying to retool because it's actually the one that is most suited for our data science students. It starts from the beginning of introductory statistics, but it's using R as a programming language, and it also goes quite heavily through all sorts of regression analysis. Once they have completed that statistics course, then they're eligible to take our 2 100-level data courses, and after that, they can take the 2 200-level data classes to complete the certificate. So they could potentially complete it in 3 semesters. And many of our students, like Noreen's, are upskilling. They already have either an undergraduate degree or even graduate degrees. So many of them already come with statistics backgrounds or at least a statistics course, and then they could conceivably complete the certificate in 2 semesters. So these are just some details on the courses. We use R in our studio in both the 100-level classes. They get an introduction to GitHub. There is scaffolding that I've actually really been grateful to talk to Doug Haig, who is here, about getting better at incorporating in all of our data classes with the data ethics. The data visualization and communication class is where they learn all sorts of techniques in order to create visualizations. Communication is also kind of one of the major portions of the course. And actually in there, they will also get some introduction to Shiny apps, mapping in GIS, Tableau. Then the 201 is in Python, and they'll learn a lot of the data analytics with statistical methods such as machine learning, clustering, classification. And then finally, we have a 1-semester capstone course, not a 2-semester capstone course. So I also would love to hear about that, where we do partner with industries or local governments. Many of our students use our county's open data sets from Data Montgomery, not all of them. And at the end of the semester, they will present to the county government. At least we take some select students to present. And we've noticed that a lot of times our students present and shed eye-opening discoveries to the data managers at these meetings. Sorry, somehow I lost it. There we go. So we started very small. We started with about 30 students in 2017. We've had, by a factor of 10 less, on the lower end of the I think you mentioned 2,000 students are taking your data classes, Noreen, but we have about 200 total with only 4 faculty members. I just wanted to give you an idea of what our Associate of Science degree will have, because I am very excited about the wide range of types of courses and disciplines that are going to be exposed to, including geography, psychology, philosophy, and programming. So over the last couple of years, due to the pandemic, students have been presenting virtually their capstone projects. We've also had our students participating in DataFest DC. That's always been really fun. These are our tools, which are very similar to Noreen's, the one you mentioned. We don't go through SAS. And we also, I wanted to put this in there. I don't have a breakdown of demographics like what Noreen did, but the majority, about 75% of our students who are in the data science program already have a bachelor's or graduate degree. We have all sorts of connections that we've been working on. As a matter of fact, last night we partnered with Washington Statistical Society and hosted a careers in statistics and data science panel discussion. And finally, this is for, because these slides are out there, that I just wanted to share some of the resources of where we are working with partners. And of course, ASDA, I appreciate all of the connections you have helped us to gather. And that's my presentation. Thank you.